Hello. So if you're watching this meditation now, maybe you're experiencing some kind of discomfort. Maybe there's a backache. Maybe there's an emotional situation or buzzing thought through your mind. And it's not pleasant, it's not nice, you want to get rid of it. But rather than resist and fight and fall into that resistance and that pushing, which creates so much tension in the shoulders and generally just throughout the whole body, we're going to learn to settle and practice some patience. Just patience to allow ourselves to be with these sensations. They might not be the experience that we want for this moment in our life right now, but it is what it is. And sometimes we just have to surrender and accept what's happening. And a great application is waiting for a bus, standing in line. There are many situations where we can get frustrated and we're denying, we're fighting the moment. And the more we fight, we're draining the body. You're draining your life. You're really draining your life. And so, in this meditation, we're going to practice this patience to be with whatever is happening in this moment and moving your focus, because your awareness goes where your focus is. And it expands whatever you're focusing on. So, for example, right now, if you just suddenly focus on your thumbs, which might seem a little odd, but then suddenly you become aware of, oh, maybe they're a little cold or stiff or warm and very flexible. And then you might even suddenly start to notice an ache or a little pain that you weren't even aware of 2 seconds ago. And that's a perfect example of how the mind and your focus amplifies whatever's there. And often in life, we're amplifying what we like. There's a warm sensation, something pleasant is happening. So this is obviously for those moments we're not enjoying. We're giving those labels, I'm not enjoying this, I don't want this. But to be with those. And as we shift and as we surrender and practice that patience, it can really release so much energy. And so by the end of this meditation now, you really have a much deeper sense of how to practice this in your life. When you're waiting in line, when you're driving, anything in life, in the office, where things aren't going the way you want them to go. You're feeling something that is uncomfortable, and we allow it. We surrender into it. And then the moment becomes a whole lot easier. So wherever you are now, if you're at home, if you're on the road, it's better if you're upright. Lying down, there's always a chance of falling asleep. And we'll go into this meditation now to find this patience, this practice that you can do anytime, any place. So begin with 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 1. 3. Just initially bring your awareness to the point of pain, the point of discomfort or frustration in your life right now, if there is one. If there is a backache or an unsettling feeling, a thought in your mind, just bring your awareness to that. Feel that resistance, feel that frustration of not wanting it to be there, wanting it to go, wanting to be done with it. And just tune in, just feel, how is your body feeling in that state? Where are you tightening up? Are you tightening up in your fingers and your fists? Are you tightening up around your throat? More into your shoulders and your back? Just get that body awareness of where you're holding that tension every time you resist and fight. And with that awareness, Just allow that tension to begin to slip. We don't need to be holding. We don't need to be fighting. And it's okay to share the frustration, to label it, but we can't hold on. So as you allow the words, as you allow the feelings to begin to slip away, just allow that same tension to slip away from your jaw, from your neck, from your shoulders, down through your arms to your hands, down your spine, through your legs, down to your feet. Just allow yourself a little sigh, just sinking in. How does it feel just to allow yourself to be, just really allow yourself to be without that fight and frustration? And subtly more aware of, through releasing this tension, how that resistance, the impact it has on your body. And maybe where you hold it in your body. And gently now we'll begin to move our awareness, focusing it. So rather than our focus bouncing around from one ache to another ache, from one distracting thought or sound to another, we'll just bring it to the area around the nose, around the nostrils and the top of the lip. As you breathe in, just tune into the sensations that you feel there. Maybe it's a little cold, maybe it's warm. Whatever you feel around your nostrils and your top lip, just allow your awareness to rest there. In through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Just allowing yourself to be quiet for a few minutes, just settling in. We're just going to sharpen our focus for a few minutes. Sharpen our focus around the nose, around the in-breath. Sinking on the out-breath. If you begin to notice any thoughts or some old feelings or old aches coming back again, calling to you, just allow them to be there. Don't push them away. Patient with yourself. And as you allow them to be there, Just bring your awareness back to the area around your nose, your upper lip. Just tuning into the sensations there. Whenever you feel pulled away and distracted, just come back to the nostrils, to the upper lip, and that sensation of the air flowing in and out through your mouth. Calming the whole nervous system. Calming your body. Now we're going to allow our awareness to move just a little. Just around the jaw. Just notice if your jaw is tight or loose. And just allow it to relax a little. Allowing the whole of your face to relax. And as your jaw relaxes, just allow your throat to relax too. What do you feel there in your throat? Maybe the words you've held back. Maybe a tickle. Maybe now that you're focusing on your throat, you suddenly want to swallow. It's okay. Just allow your face to relax, the muscles around your eyes, around your jaw. Your throat to loosen slightly. And just settle in your chest. And as you settle in your chest, just tune into the compassion, the patience that you could have for yourself and for others. The acceptance you could feel when things aren't quite the way you would like them. Just allow yourself to tune in to this patience, this kindness. Allow it to settle you. And as you settle, maybe there's a feeling, something deeper somewhere within your body, a tremor in your belly, something in your heart, but a feeling somewhere in your body that you've been impatient with, that you've held down, suppressed, that has made you feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe we have the patience for that now. Just allow that feeling, that thought, whatever it is, You don't need to look for it, it'll come to surface. Where have you been impatient? Where have you not been kind to yourself? Critical of yourself? Fighting your life, fighting your body and your feelings. Maybe you can sense or see it clearly, or maybe not. But either way, just allow whatever's inside of you that you've been resisting. Whatever you've not had the patience for. Just allow it to move. Allow it to shift. You don't always need to know what's moving. When you give the intention, when you give the permission, that's enough. It'll come now, it'll come later. As you settle into this patience, this kindness that you're bringing yourself. Where you're not pushing through life, pushing through pain, resisting feelings, life situations. But allowing them to be as they are, because sometimes that's the only option. And we surrender to the sensations and the feelings within us. Just take that in, take in that sense of just surrendering. Because sometimes that's all there is to do. Just surrendering to a life situation. Surrendering to a feeling. To a pain. And through that surrender we shift the focus. It becomes less important, less dominant. And just come back to the air around your nose again and your upper lip. This is your anchor. This is where we choose to focus. We're choosing to focus on this area rather than being pulled this way or that way. So whenever you're standing in line, sitting in traffic, you can choose where to place your focus. You can focus on your hands. Noticing any tension in your hands. And let it go. You can notice your feet on the ground. And then your legs sinking into them. And then you can come back to the breath. As you sigh, as you surrender. Accepting. And then focus around the nostrils and upper lip. So wherever you are, you can always practice this. Noticing your hands, your feet, releasing the tension, sinking into them, sighing, and then back to the nostrils and the upper lip as your anchor, for as long as you need. So we'll sit for just 5 minutes now. Just deepening this practice. So feel free to move to your hands, to your arms, releasing the tension, feeling them loosen. And down to the feet. And then the legs, loosening and grounding into the earth. Filling your lungs with a sigh. And then back to the nostrils and the upper lip. Staying with the upper lip as long as you need. And only when you get distracted or pulled away, moving through your hands, feet, sighing and then coming back to the nostrils and upper lip again. So we'll just sit for a few minutes. Just take these few minutes now. Allowing whatever's there in the world around you or in your body. Just allowing it to be. There's patience, there's surrender, there's kindness. Slowly, as we wrap up, just allow your awareness to shift now to the whole of your body. as if there's a gentle field of energy flowing over the whole of your body, flowing from the top of your head, across your shoulders, your arms, your legs, creating a subtle vibration throughout your body. And allow this subtle vibration to wrap you in a ball, like a bubble. Allow this ball of light around you to shine, so that this patience, this surrender that you've just practiced can shine from you. Can be an inspiration. Can be shared with others. Just gently now, just bring your attention to your natural breath. To your hands, maybe flexing your fingers a little. Just doing any little stretch that you need. When you're ready, open your eyes. So practice this. Practice this whenever you feel a little out of the moment, out of your body, frustrated. Just feel the hands, the feet. Take a breath, sigh, and then come to the nostrils, the upper lip. You can practice that as often or as little as you need. And if you want to go a little deeper, got some deeper dives to take this further, to really grow the experience, to integrate it into your life. Whether you meditate every day, once a week, it's all steps and it all works. So click on the links, subscribe, enjoy the videos, and I'll see you in the next meditation.